Today we're going to talk about this list that I made for the workshop for the teachers at school to make sure that they are completely digitally literate to help out how they end up teaching in the classroom. So today I went through and I picked 5 of the ISTE standards for teachers that I thought would be especially important. So those are learner, leader, collaborator, designer, and facilitator. So I wrote a little bit about how this applies to teaching, especially when it comes to like digital literacy, in the bullet points below, and then the bullet points after that, the square ones, give an example on how you can use that like standard in the classroom when it comes to digital literacy. So the first one is learner, and with that I wrote, teachers must be willing to keep broadening what they know about the resources available on the internet. And they can do this. We can show them in the workshop how they can look up blogs online or just do a simple Google search for new tools that may be helpful in the classroom. So especially if you have an idea of what you're looking for, this would be really good to like just do a simple Google search, find what you need, stuff like that. So the next one is leader, and by that we mean teachers can lead the class in interactive activities using the internet and open up pathways for the students to explore more into what they are learning. So by doing this, we can show the teachers at the workshop how to use games like Kahoot or Hot Seat. By doing this, the teacher is in charge, but they make sure that the students are engaging in those interactive activities, and it allows them to even work collaboratively with each other by doing like Kahoot or Hot Seat in teams, or they can even do it individually. And this is a bit more exciting than doing a simple quiz or a problem of the day type thing. Next we have collaborator, and by that we mean teachers can work with other teachers to make sure students are learning the most in the best way, and the teachers can then work with the students to make sure that they are receiving the information in a way that works for them. So this is kind of a two-way thing, teachers working with teachers, but then also teachers working with students. So I think that the best way we can show teachers how to be good collaborators is in the workshop, giving a simple demonstration on how to use Google Docs. We already did a screencast of that, so we can easily just show them that screencast, and then that would be a good way to create and edit lesson plans. And then in a bullet point down below, we can show how to do that, how to use Google Docs with the students. So the next standard would be a designer. So teachers can design learning tools on the internet to further engage students in the classroom. We can do this by creating PowerPoints with like cool animations or GIFs or something like that to make sure that they stay engaged but are also learning, so like GIFs that apply to the topic. And then you could also use something cute like Powtoons or something like that to further explain a topic in a way that's easier to understand. And teachers can just design stuff like that to make sure that the students are learning in a new interactive way. So the last one that we're going to talk about is facilitator. So teachers can make sure that the students are striving to learn more and are willing to support them on that journey using resources online. So this kind of goes back to collaborator. We can, after showing them how to use the Google Docs, we can encourage the children in the classroom to share their Google Docs with teachers so that they can check in on progress being made in that learning. If the students are willing, they can share that Google Doc with information that they found online, doing further research that it's outside of the classroom, and then the teachers can just open up that Google Doc, make sure that all the information that they're taking in is not only correct but relevant, and that would really make sure that it's encouraging the students to learn on their own, but it's also making sure the teachers are being good facilitators in that learning. So I hope this workshop really turns out well for the teachers, and I hope that this screencast explaining what we would do in the workshop is helpful as well.